Michael Jordan's rejection. Turning failure into fuel. What if I told you the greatest basketball player of all time was once told he wasn't good enough to make his high school team? Sounds impossible, right? But it happened. And that rejection didn't destroy him, it built him. It was 1978. 15-year-old Michael Jordan stood in front of the bulletin board outside the gym at Laney High School in Wilmington, North Carolina. His heart raced. His palms sweaty. The list was up, the varsity basketball roster. He searched for his name, once, twice, 3 times. It wasn't there. Michael had been cut. The tall, lanky boy who dreamed of slam dunks and buzzer beaters had just been told, "You're not good enough." He walked home that day without speaking. Up to his room. Closed the door. And cried. Tears of disappointment. Tears of shame. Tears of disbelief. But within those tears, something awakened. Something powerful. That moment could have ended him. He could have given up. Moved on. Lived a quiet life without ever chasing greatness. But Michael Jordan didn't quit. He turned that pain into purpose, that shame into fuel. He made a promise to himself that night, this will never happen again. From that day forward, his life changed. Every morning before school, while the streets were still asleep, Michael was already at the court, practicing in silence. Drills. Layups. Free throws. Running until his lungs burned. While other teenagers played video games or slept in, Michael pushed himself harder than anyone else. And every time he got tired, every time he thought about stopping, he saw that list in his mind, the one without his name. Michael's obsession wasn't with fame. It wasn't even with success. It was with never feeling that pain again. He became obsessed with improvement. He studied the game. Watched others. Mimicked their movements. And added his own style. He didn't just train more, he trained smarter. And it paid off. The next year, he made the team. Not just made it, he became the star. But he didn't stop there. Because deep down, he still remembered the sting of rejection. And he used it. Again. And again. And again. Even years later, after 6 NBA championships, 2 Olympic gold medals, 5 MVP awards, he would say, "I used to look at that list, when I felt tired or like giving up, I'd close my eyes and remember that feeling, and it pushed me." Michael Jordan once famously said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career, I've lost almost 300 games, 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed, I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Let that sink in. The GOAT, the man the world sees as a symbol of greatness, embraced failure. He didn't run from it. He studied it. He welcomed it. Failure wasn't a stop sign. It was a roadmap. Each missed shot. A lesson. Each loss. A teacher. Michael's greatness didn't come from being perfect. It came from being relentless. Fast forward to the NBA. Chicago Bulls. Mid-1980s. A young, explosive player steps onto the court. Number 23. He moves like a dancer. He scores like a machine. Crowds roar. Commentators praise. And opponents fear. Michael Jordan becomes a legend. But in every interview, he never forgets to mention that day. That rejection. That painful memory. Because that moment, as heartbreaking as it was, defined his journey. It wasn't just about making it. It was about rising from rejection with fire in his heart. And that fire never went out. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever been told you're not good enough? That your dream is unrealistic? That you'll never make it? Maybe someone rejected you. A boss. A friend. A coach. A system. Or maybe the voice that rejected you was your own. So what do? Do you give up? Or do you fight back? Do you stay down? Or do you get up swinging? Michael Jordan didn't have magic powers. He had something far more powerful: resilience, work ethic, and belief. He turned failure into fuel. And so can you. If you've been cut, turned away, laughed at, or told you're not enough, this is your moment. Cry if you need to. Feel it. Let it burn. But then, wipe your tears. Stand up. And rise. Train. Study. Prepare. Get better. And one day, when they see you shine, when they ask how you did it, you'll smile and say, I turned my pain into power, just like Mike. Michael Jordan's legacy isn't just in the trophies or records. It's in the story of a boy who was told no, and answered with "watch me." That rejection became his foundation. That pain became his path. And for every person listening right now, let this be your reminder: rejection isn't the end. It's the beginning, if you choose to rise. So keep going. Keep grinding. Keep believing. Because your breakthrough may come right after your biggest letdown. This is your comeback story. Let it begin today. If this story inspired you, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more powerful stories that move your heart and strengthen your mindset.